flying the helicopter at nighttime. Hey, I must have good night work. Hey, that's not bad. Hey, Instagram, it's me, T from the Pattersons, taking the train to Tibet. Oh, look, I said Instagram. I swear to you, I swear on all that is holy, that I'm going to try to be short. Oh gosh, I hate lying. Oh, no. First of all, I got a message from my fellow Margarita Mark. Now, I can't do I'm derelict with that duty because I really can't do margaritas without, unlike him who could be unfaithful and do the margarita marketing without, well, then he travels a little bit. But the point is, while I'm here, when I'm on my healing thing, I don't drink, I don't do nothing, I don't drink, I don't smoke, so I don't have extra money, but I could put that money into good food, which I had a really good meal tonight. You see what I'm saying? Because when I was growing up, there was a thing, Midas mufflers, what was it? Whatever mufflers thing, and they said, pay me now or pay me later, meaning that if you don't do so, hey, Mr. Bullet, which means that basically, if you didn't do good things, if you didn't fix the muffler now, you're gonna pay more later. So right now, the thing is, a lot of people, they eat junk food. I try to eat very, very well because I don't have to do all that other stuff, Hey, Mr. Bullet's on the phone. On the phone. I guess he's on the phone because it's on the device. And guess who's here? Wait a second. I'm going to show you who's here. Hold on. Don't go no place. It's going to be backwards. So hold on. I'm going to show you who's here. Online. Now, talk about traveling. That boy get around. The cat, that's the charger. What am I doing? This is backwards. You all ain't going to see it, right? Very good sweatshirt. Of this thing, an Artivist, the Artivist cat. The cat, the Artivist. You don't know the Artivist? Dr. DC? Mr. Abdul Theaters all over the world, kind of? I'm not forget you all ain't hit. That's not the point. Anyway, what I was saying is that, look, it's simple, man. Eat well. Drink, like I don't drink, I don't smoke while I'm traveling. So I don't do none of that stuff. So all that money that I'm saving with that, you save a lot of money. Then you should just put it into, making yourself healthy and stuff like that. I got this thing on Instagram talking about, how you can, make sure as you get older, you get leg cramps, something like that. Make sure you eat the right foods to get the daddy, that. So I'm just trying to say, the money you save can be put into something else that will save you later, so you don't have to be a part of the system that, okay, forget all that stuff. I told you I was going to be short. I lied as usual, but I'm going to get to the point right now. I've been thinking, as you may or may not know, because, look, this is a Saturday, whatever comes to my head day, you know what I mean? And I've been thinking all week about I've been thinking all week on this sort of subject, right? And it's come to my head. I'm going to tell you what it is, because I have to first have to tell you that on Sundays, that's when I read from Tagore. I already got that picked out. The thing I'm going to do from Tagore, from this particular book, on 11, it's going to be, I give you not a preview, but see, it's going to be that. And it's good. Well, no, it's good. All of Tagore is good, The Indian writer, the one that didn't take the whatever prize they gave him, never mind. So this is the book I read from on Sundays, because I'm in India. So it's an Indian writer, Indian poet to be exact, that's like that. On Mondays, that's a me day. I talk about me. What can I tell you? On Tuesdays is U.S. Day, which no, I won't talk about that. On Wednesday is World Day. On Thursday is Audio Drama Day, which is, thanks to Dr. DC, got a theater. Now I just got to get, a resident company so I can do audio dramas on the regular company, audio drama, repertory company, see, I first did theater when I was at the Negro Ensemble Company, right? And they had a resident company and stuff like that. It was great. In fact, the first production they ever did, and I was there for it, just classes. Anyway, it was called A Song of the Lusitanian Bogey. To this day, it was the best production they ever put on. And I think it was about Mozambique and about struggle, it was directed by Michael Schultz. All kinds of people know. Moses Gunn was in it. The whole resident company, the whole resident company is in that, right? Because that was when they first started out. It was the first book, and it was so good. It's interesting. The first thing they did was, to me, it was the best that they ever did. You know what I mean? In fact, I talked to Douglas Centerboard, the guy that's one of the guys, with Bobby Hooks and Joe Lestone, who started the Negro Ensemble Company. Anyway, I said, well, how come he said, we couldn't find the author. This is back in 1967 or whatever it is. And yes, 1967. And he said, we couldn't never find the author. We was trying to get some more work, but we couldn't find the authors. Like I said, the guy was from Mozambique. They translate from Portuguese, whatever it is. Anyway, I asked him a bunch of questions. Forget that. That's my theater background. Now, here's what I was thinking all week. Now, remember, I was born in the exact middle of the year, in the exact middle of last century, which means I've been around for a long time. But more importantly, that's not. A lot of people can have long life, but it's the quality of life and what you've been doing with it and all the rest of the stuff. One of the things, I grew up, I came of age when the struggle, black liberation, black arts movement, whatever. So I've seen a lot of the changes that, from Carlos Cook's starting with the Black is Beautiful campaign all the way, even before that. The point is, all the way up until now. So I've seen a lot of stuff. The most amazing thing I am with my entire soon-to-be, 3/4 of a century on the planet is what's going on right now in Africa, which is why I'm concentrating on that. So I'm sort of like, everybody's getting reacting to this and reacting to that. I'm focusing on what's happening in Africa because it is truly amazing. Talk about all my life, all my adult life, all my struggle life. People say, we got to unify, we got to have unity, we got to have unity. That's what's going to do, unity. Anyway, Africa is being unified. One cat, well actually it's one cat, but it's 3 cats. It's one cat that's tripled himself. It's like, that's what I always say, it takes like a small group, the Sahel cats, with the brigadier general and the colonel and the captain. Those the brigadier general, the colonel, and the captain. Military people, well, you got to have some discipline, code, you know what I mean? A lot of times the problem that we have is like a lot of people want unity, they ain't got no discipline, they ain't got no code. You see, that's the point. They don't know what they're doing is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, and because they're unifying, they're making, and everybody's taught, all the young people, and in fact, the captain, he was saying every time he says, he basically says us young people, because he's young. It ain't these old people, and then the old people got to sort of like, we better get on board, because that's what's a politician. Politician sees the movement and they jump in front of the movement and they make like the bee's knees. They make like they started like that. Anyway, the point really is, so we have this situation where truly the young people are bringing us together. People who believe in freedom, who don't rest. Bring us together and bring us some unity. Now, the diaspora, we've always been shattered because for a number of reasons. I won't go into it right now. I could go into it, but I'm not going to go into it. But because Africa is coming together, that means that diaspora is coming together. If they focus on that, they don't keep on getting sidelined by paying attention to what's happening in things that they can't control, but they don't have the discipline to control. Let me put it that way. I'm not coming down on my peoples because I'm part of diaspora. I'm just saying that, right? But here's the thing. What I was thinking is really interesting because especially us in diaspora, when we talk about something, we've been talking about it for years, and finally it starts hitting the upper levels, but it doesn't change anything, right? Just follow me on this, right? Now, here's the thing. We've been saying for years, like, black people, now I'm talking black people. When I say black people, I mean, American Africans. People have been to the struggle, from kidnapping, from the thing to the enslaved thing, to after the antebellum, to the lynchings, to the whole the trip, the thing, right? We've been saying like for years. Every time a struggle comes along, we're like the tip of the spear. We're the beginning of. We're the front shoulders, the shock troops that always, it's us that make stuff happen, and then people benefit for what we happen. And then they don't give us nothing back, I'll give you a perfect example of what I've been thinking about all week, right? Like again, we'll say, here's, let me get to the point. Right now, what's important about this whole Sahel movement, and because they make it a point to say Africa and the diaspora. They invited the diaspora in, you see? When we started back in the 60s, we used to say black and black and Puerto Rican. We're the ones that said black and Puerto. We invited the Puerto Rican, the Latinos. Then we changed to Latinos. The Latinos in. We invited them in, and they just came along. No bona fides. Okay, I'm talking black now. No bona fides. Needed. They just come along and they get the benefits, and then we have these whole things. Then the women's movement jumped on it, and all kinds of people jumped on it. Right? Now you got the immigration people, whatever the deal is, right? But they never helped us. They no, don't get me wrong. There's people. Marcus Garvey, he came, but he started Malcolm X. There are individuals that when they came, they joined the fray. They joined the movement. They contributed to the ultimate liberation. But a lot of these people that came out they didn't contribute to nothing. They just took all the benefits and say, oh yeah, and they took positions or whatever the deal is. And then and then they still want you to be the shock troops, to be in front and whatever. That's what they want, right? But they never say, they get something going. They never say, I'm not going to name no groups. Then you'll call me whatever. Yeah. So and so, or they say, no, they don't do that. And then we've been complaining about this for years, for decades, right? But what I notice about the whole Africa situation, the unity of Africa right now, at least with the Sahel guys, I'm talking about the captain and the colonel and the brigadier general, right? They're saying, they basically say, even heard Maya Motley the other day, included, they keep on saying, yes, bring in the diaspora. So they're bringing us in. You see the difference? They say, hey, we're doing this. We need everybody on board, all hands on deck. We got do. And that is a huge difference. So, y'all can spend your, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, my black peoples from the diaspora. You can spend your time trying to, get so-called allies. We ain't got no friends, as Dr. John Henry Clark said. We ain't got no friends, whatever have you. You can try to get them on your side, but even if you get them on your side, those are the kind of friends that stab you in the back, and take yours, or like Cassandra used to say, they're not your brothers. Those are the kind of brothers that stick stick their hands in your pocket and pull the stuff out, So you don't want, no. You're not following the African unity is helping us to fulfill what we need to do, because all the time, believe me, American Africans are the tip of the spear. I can't explain this to you, but they're tip of the spear because they have a different reality. They have no clan affiliation, even they just don't. And so we're just born, we're just bred as warriors. We're bred for ultimate liberation. So now we get a chance to use what I shouldn't say bred, that's not a bad thing. Our purpose, I got the poem right there. Our mission goal. In fact, I'm going to end here, but I'm going to turn this around so you can see, because this is a poem I finished. I finished another poem. I just finished the poem. Our One's Africa. I just finished that. I got to do things with it. But look, this is the poem I finished the other day. Our mission goal. We can fulfill our mission goal. That's what's important. We can fulfill our mission goal. And that's what I'm excited about. That's what I've been thinking about all week. I finished this poem. That's what I've been thinking about all week. Our mission goal can be fulfilled in the current ethos or whatever big word they use when you talk about the epoch, whatever we're doing right now. So we're ready. We're poised. We just got to execute and ignore the ignorant. Ignore those people that's going to try to stab us in the back. All right. Okay, our lives are still whatever. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Hey, shout out! I got my man, the Duna clan. Don't worry about the Duna clan. One of the most extraordinary audio dramatists. In fact, he's an audio drama revolutionary. There's only three on the planet. I'm not even one of them. There's only three on the planet, and he's one of them. So he checked in a post. So I know he's still around. He's doing stuff. And hey, don't worry about it. Hey, I'm trying to get this together. I'm telling you, if it goes the way I need to go in the next couple of years, I swear we're gonna do it. We're gonna need all audio dramatists on board. All right, talk to you later. Bye.